In January 2013, a tragedy unfolded at a high school in Valdosta, Georgia. A young teenager was found dead under mysterious circumstances, leaving behind a series of questions that have haunted his family and the public for over a decade. This is the case of Kendrick Johnson. Kendrick Johnson was a 17-year-old high school student with a passion for sports, a loving family, and a bright future ahead of him. But on January 11, 2013, his life came to a devastating and inexplicable end when his body was discovered in the Lowndes High School gymnasium, inside a rolled-up gym mat. What happened to Kendrick? Was it a tragic accident, or is there something more sinister at play? It was a regular school day when students at Lowndes High made a disturbing discovery. Kendrick's body was found inside a large, rolled-up gym mat. His face was swollen, and there were signs of blood around the scene. The official explanation given at the time was that Kendrick had accidentally fallen into the mat while trying to retrieve a pair of shoes. The theory? He became stuck and suffocated. But for Kendrick's family, that explanation never made sense. And honestly, when you think about it, how could someone accidentally fall into a vertical gym mat, get stuck, and not be able to free themselves or call for help? That's one of the many questions that still baffle investigators and the public today. After Kendrick's body was found, an autopsy ruled the cause of death as positional asphyxia, essentially a tragic accident. But almost immediately, Kendrick's family raised concerns. They believed there was something far more suspicious about his death, and they demanded a second autopsy. The results of that independent autopsy were shocking. The second autopsy revealed that Kendrick had suffered blunt force trauma to his neck, something that wasn't mentioned in the initial autopsy report. Even more disturbing, his organs were missing, replaced with newspaper. Kendrick's family began a tireless fight for justice. They were convinced that Kendrick had been murdered, and the lack of answers only fueled their belief that a cover-up was in place. They questioned why important surveillance footage from the gym was missing or mysteriously altered and pointed out the inconsistencies in the timeline of events. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged about what could have happened to Kendrick. One of the most popular theories involves a confrontation with fellow students that escalated into violence. However, despite intense scrutiny and public pressure, no students were charged, and local law enforcement stood by their original findings. There are also those who believe that Kendrick's death was covered up by individuals with connections to powerful people in the town, adding to the layers of suspicion. But no hard evidence has surfaced to definitively prove any of these claims. Despite multiple investigations, including federal inquiries, the case remains unsolved. Kendrick's family has filed multiple lawsuits against the school, law enforcement, and other parties, though many of those cases have been dismissed. Still, they have refused to give up their fight for the truth. In March 2021, the case was officially reopened after a new sheriff took office. This move renewed hope for the Johnson family and those who support them, but as of now, no new arrests or significant developments have been made. What really happened to Kendrick Johnson? Was it a tragic accident, as the authorities claim, or is there something far more sinister at work? While we may never know the full truth, what we do know is that Kendrick's family deserves closure. The fight for justice continues, and we can only hope that one day, the truth will come to light. If you want to support Kendrick Johnson's family and their pursuit of justice, consider sharing this video, spreading awareness about the case, and following updates from his family's legal team. Every voice counts in the fight for the truth. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more true crime cases. And remember, sometimes, the truth is closer than we think.